Umar ibn Al-Khattab, a name whispered with reverence throughout history. He was a man who embodied justice and compassion. As the leader of the rapidly expanding Muslim empire, he carried the weight of his people's well-being on his shoulders. His sense of duty was unwavering. Umar believed deeply that true leadership meant knowing the needs of his people. It meant feeling their joys and their sorrows as his own. Umar understood that true justice extended beyond courtrooms and judgments. It meant ensuring the basic needs of every individual were met. He believed in a society where every voice could be heard, where the vulnerable were protected. His commitment to this ideal was absolute. Every night, Umar would shed the trappings of his high office. He would don the simple clothes of an ordinary citizen. This was his way of getting a true measure of his people's lives. He walked through the streets, a silent observer in the shadows. The darkness allowed him to move unnoticed. He could witness the struggles and triumphs of his people firsthand. One night the air was thick with the chill of approaching winter. Umar could feel the bite of the cold through his cloak. He found himself on the outskirts of Medina, in one of the poorest quarters. The sound of whimpering reached his ears. It drew him towards a small, dilapidated hut. He peered through a crack in the wall. Inside, a fire flickered feebly, struggling to provide warmth. A woman sat huddled, her face etched with worry. 3 small children lay beside her, their faces pale and drawn. The pangs of hunger were evident in their eyes. Umar's heart ached at the sight. He knew he had to act. He knocked gently on the door. The woman looked up, startled. She was hesitant, her eyes wary of strangers, especially at this late hour. "Peace be upon you," Umar said softly, his voice filled with concern. "I am but a traveler passing through. I heard whimpering and wondered if all was well." The woman, her voice heavy with despair, explained their plight. Her husband had passed away. She was left alone to care for their children. They had no food, no money. Umar listened intently, his heart growing heavier with each word. He knew he couldn't leave them like this. "Wait here," he said gently. He hurried back to the storehouses, gathered food, blankets, and money. He returned to the woman's hut, his arms laden with provisions. He helped her light a fire and cook a simple meal for her children. He stayed with them until he saw the light return to their eyes, the warmth of the fire bringing color back to their cheeks.